Do any of you guys watch Game of Thrones? Yeah. Winter is coming. I really believe that. South Africa's changing. It will not be the same South African retail scene that we have known and loved for the last 10 years, or me for the last 4, you for at least the last 10 years. It's changing. There are more and more new entrants coming. Now, some of them will succeed and some of them will fail, but they'll come. If I look, I think Australia's just a bit ahead of there. There are more barriers to entry in South Africa than there are in Australia, and I think the way some of them are entering in the market, I don't think will be successful. But Zara will come into Africa, they will be successful. H&M will come in and they will be successful. And if you can't compete with these guys head on, then you're going to fail. And you cannot compete with these guys without scale. So growth, building your business bigger, and making sure that you can create or enhance the barriers to entry is the only answer to these guys. But to think they're not coming, they are. The other thing is that it's not just the north coming south. It's actually the south coming south. Cotton On from Australia has done a great job of entering this market, building its stores very quick. They're a good business, simple business, but good business, well run. And if you look at their stores, they've got their stores right, their offer right, their prices right, very quickly. And they're successful. So the competition is increasing. And you've got to be able to rise to that challenge. An omni-channel, as I say, will come. And it will be an opportunity and a threat. Because people will be able to buy brands from anywhere in the world. If I've got 4 girls, and they're between the ages of 17 and 21. They buy about 30% of their purchases online in Australia, and they think nothing of buying Victoria's Secret from the US. It's there within 4 days, and it's cheaper than they can get it anywhere in Australia. So you've got to be able to compete and be up to that challenge. The other threat is from new expectations. Average customer does not exist. The old days that Woolies could churn out its Old Faithfuls and have all its basics piled high, and offer them at great price, and its customers will come back loyally, that its food business was the upper echelon of South African food retailing, and its customers would always come back and always be loyal, they've gone. Loyalty's hard. You have to earn it, and you have to deserve it. And there is nothing average about any customer. If you look at what they know, it's incredible. When you do customer research groups, the knowledge they have about trends in the marketplace, on fashion, on food, the knowledge they have about your business, the knowledge they have about choice in the marketplace is quite incredible. The amount of information and the amount of knowledge has changed the customer forever. They are more savvy, more demanding than they ever have been. And it's tough. And you've got to give them what they are looking for. We have people that watch food programs from the UK and come and expect seasonal product out of season. It's very demanding. And you have, like it or not, you have to be able to deliver on that. Otherwise, you lose their loyalty and you lose their interest. Now, the problem is, if the average customer is dead, then so will the average retailer. You can't be average anymore. You can't be middle of the road. You can't be average. You've got to be brilliant. And being brilliant is the only way you'll survive. Your product's got to be better than anybody else's. They've got to go into your stores, love it, see the theatre. They've got to engage with you from their mobile device and think, oh, God, don't you just love Woolies? It's got to be everything that they want. So there can be nothing average about your stores, about your online presence, about your product, or about your prices. Nothing. But I think this is where I think South Africa's different. And you're going to say, what does he know? He's been here for 4 years. There's a lot of truth in that. But if I look at the challenges that we face now, and we're going to face even bigger challenges in the future, water, the water quality, the quantity of water, the availability of water, the cost of water is a huge issue. Our ability to grow our product our food product in South Africa is at risk. The water is contaminated, it's running out, And it's going to be harder and harder and harder, and more costly. Energy is becoming more and more expensive. These are big issues. Education is an unbelievable problem in South Africa. And you can't, as with unemployment, yeah, sure, you can turn around and say it's the government's fault, but it's not going to help. You know, and I think there is a collective culpability, or certainly a collective responsibility rather than culpability. If we can do something, we should do something. Even if it's a little something, it's something. And a little something is better than nothing at all. And I think every business can do, should do something. And the bigger you are, the more you can and should do.